Hello, hello. Welcome to A Stitch with Me. We're going to work on Reaper today while we do a Twitch live stream. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And I'm using the RolaFrame that I got about a couple months back, and I finally learned how to use it, and I love it. So we're going to see how much progress we can make on Reaper today with it. So I hope you guys enjoy the stream. And if you want to join us live ever, the link is down below on Twitch under Stitching Jewels, and you can also watch the old videos that are on there as well. But I stream on Thursday mornings, Sunday mornings, Mountain Standard Time, and usually stream for 2.5 hours at a shot. So if you want to come on in, join the chat, it'd be awesome. Woo! Hello, 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 hello. I think I'm gonna need to adjust this just a little bit. Just a little bit to make it a little bit easier for me. To stitch. Let's adjust this down. Let's little adjustments. Wee tight adjustment. That works good for me. Tighten this baby back up. Tighten this baby back up. All right. Woo. I'm excited to get some stitching done on this thing. Reaper. Oh, turns out I gotta change my thread. I can feel that. Hold on, let's get rid of this. Let's do this. And get rid of this. The window is open, man. I should close that window. There's a small plane that keeps buzzing the house, it feels like. I know I left my scissors under I left my scissors under here. Come here. Come here, scissors. Oh, come here. Here we go. Alrighty. Alrighty, dighty. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you joining me as we get prepared to start with some Reaper today. I need to double check which color I need. Let's see here. Here's my thing. Hey, good morning, boys, mom. You're early today. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome. Let's see. We've still got a lot to do down in this region here. I could totally grab some 535. Let's see what I have up here. Let's see. We're working on some Reaper today. Scowy Weepa. Here, Reaper, you sit there. You sit there for a little bit. Oh. Thank you so much, Marina, for subscribing again. I appreciate that. And welcome. Hey, Crazy About Cross Stitch. Afternoon. Afternoon, guys. Afternoon. Afternoon. For wherever you are in the world. Wherever you are. All right. Gotta figure out what I'm doing here. Gotta figure out what I'm doing. Hopefully the birds won't be too annoying, but I have not talked to them this morning, and suddenly I'm talking, and they're probably going to be bouncing up and down over there. They're covered, but they're loud. They're covered, but they're loud. Hey, Daffy. Hey, Ann. Whoop, look at that. Got a needle stuck on there. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, man. I gotta say that I got so many stitches done on Reaper last week with this RolaFrame thing that I am now definitely, I can see why people love these stitching frames so much, because they are, you can go pretty fast with them. Did I just pull out 413? I did. I pulled out 413. Do I need to stitch 413? I thought I was pulling out 535. I do need to stitch this, but I don't need to stitch it right now. Oh, I must double check my work. Did I? Is it the same one? Yeah, it's the same one. All right. I thought I brought up 535. Oh, there's 535. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Let's grab the colors that I brought up and didn't move over. 535. What a mess it is. What a mess it is. All right. Hey, Pantaloon. What is up, Pantaloon? I love the name Pantaloon. Pantaloon. All right, let's get Reaper out of the way here. All right. Let's get Reaper out of the way so we can work on Reaper. Alrighty. Alrighty. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Hey, Shona? Or Shauna. Probably Shauna. Shauna Bro. Shauna Bro? Shauna Bra? Bra? Brow? Shauna, thank you for following. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. I'm just sitting here making a mess of my floss. That's what I'm doing before we get started. What? But I feel good about the stitching. I've definitely gotten a lot of progress on Boba. Boba Fett saw a lot of progress this past week, as well as Reaper. And that's what I'm pushing for. Pushing for some serious, serious progress. Alright, so I got myself some 535. I'll come down here and figure out where I need to start stitching. I'm wearing the not so bright glasses. They're not so bright. Alright, I just gotta figure out where I'm starting here so I can be good today. Be good. Ha. That's a bad stitch right there. Alrighty. Let's start with a little loopsie doopsie. Oopsie doopsie. Once I just kind of got used to this, I love it. I just love it. The focus with this thing is so much greater than me holding the hoop. Now I still love my hoop because I can't put this everywhere in the house. So I'm not taking it out. I'm not bringing it downstairs where the dogs can chew it up. That is not happening. So, happy Thursday, X-Ray. Reaper on the scroll. You got it, Bookworm. Oh, you're pretty close to me in Highlands Ranch. Nice. First Sunday in September. It's a nice time to come. Nice time to come. What brings you to Colorado? Or are you moving? Remind me. Remind me. Oh, Anne, how warm is too warm in the Netherlands? How is it so warm? What's going on there? They've got that Obladi song in my head. Obladi, Oblada, life goes on. You're moving from Washington to Dallas. Well, Highlands Ranch is not on the way. 30 degrees Celsius here. It's going to be maybe 37 in the upcoming days. Not really normal here. So I know 37 is about, what, like 100 degrees Fahrenheit? And so 30 degrees is like in the 90s? What the heck? What is going on there? It's a little cooler this morning. We're going to be in the 90 degree Fahrenheit weather too, so about the same temperature for you guys. It'll be here Friday, Saturday. And we're getting to that part of the year where I'm always going, is this the last 90 degree day? Is this the last 90 degree day? It's my favorite August/September. Usually it's September. We have to get through August. August we'll start to see a bit more cooler nights, slightly cooler days. September is when it really starts to turn here. Oh, husband and sister lives there. Stopping by to say hi. Well, you should enjoy it. It's very nice. But you're moving to Dallas. That's pretty cool. I'm trying to think. I've flown into Dallas a couple times, but I don't think I've ever really seen the city. Hey, Becca. It's 8 a.m. the West Coast. Nice. Ah, thanks, Ann. 86 degrees Fahrenheit, according to Google. Thank you. Oh, 9 days. How cold does it get for you there? How cold? Hati, oblada, obladi, oblada. Cool, cool. Sorry, man, there is a pilot that is, I don't know if he's practicing touch and goes or something from the local airport, the little airport we have, but he is just, he keeps making this same approach. I think that's the 4th time. I'm going to say it's the same guy because it sounds the same. He's loud. I'm not sure if the window must be open. I didn't think it was, but it must be. 18 and 23 degrees Celsius. Oh, that's nice and comfortable. Woo! I got you. I got you, Becca. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, I'm sorry I didn't stitch on Sunday. I woke up far, far too early. We were making runs over to the storage place to store stuff for... There he is again. Dude. And I got up I didn't sleep well. I woke up way too early, and we moved a lot of stuff. And then I had to go to work, and then work was frustrating. I mean, I went to work at like 6 o'clock in the morning, basically, on a Sunday. And so I had some stuff to do. And then I knew I was going to have to go back, some computer issues. I went back 3 times on Sunday, and I just wasn't feeling good. So I went back to bed. Before I went back to bed, I'm like, it's like 7:30. I'm not sleeping. I'm not going to wake up in time to stream. I'm just going to skip streaming today and rest. And that was a smart decision. I slept for about an hour and a half and then woke up, felt a lot better, and got some other stuff done. But I do enjoy streaming very, very much. I wish it didn't work so much that I could do this more frequently and maybe pull in a night stream here or there. But sometimes it's just a little too much. Thanks, Anne. X-ray, technically we've been looking at houses this whole time, which is what kind of stimulated us to kind of make the move. We haven't actually gone and toured any houses yet because this house really needs a lot of work. And not a lot of work, but it needs some work. So right now we're just preparing to get this house ready. Once this house is ready, then we can actively start looking at going to houses to look at them. And then we feel like we're in a kind of a sought after area, so to speak, just because it's more affordable housing than most of the places around here. And it's a non-HOA community, which I love. And so we tend to get, the houses tend to sell pretty fast around here. So we hope that when we actually list our house, it'll go quickly, but we got to find another house first. But before that, we got to get this house ready to go. So if that makes sense. So there's just a lot of stuff to do. And we're just kind of jonesing to get out and get some land, get some space. So if we can do that, I think that's really going to lower the stress level for us both. Having a peaceful place, a quiet place to just chill when we come home at night. And it'll probably be the last place we move to, so it'll be truly our house too, because when when we got married, this was my place, and so he moved in with me. So I think my husband wants to, um, it'd be nice to have a place that was truly like felt like ours, that we moved in together with. Um, so yeah, but just a lot of work. Nobody in Netherlands has air conditioning. Not worth the money for those normally 3 warm days. I bet. Man, that would be awesome. That would be so awesome. I would love to. I'm a cool weather person. So, hey Jay, what's up? Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hey EJ, welcome, welcome. Becca, right now I'm dream house searching, looking at the house that is way out of my price range. Hey Craig, yeah, Becca, yeah, it's that's one of the things we've been doing is we're looking way out of our price range, and so um, we took some time. There's a lot of little areas around here that we're trying to move away from the city, so there's a lot of little areas that we could go to, and Sunday afternoon last after everything, we actually went for a drive, which we haven't done that in a while. And we went like 3-4 hours where we just looped around all the different neighborhoods that we thought we might want to live in, and so that took a long time, but that was really fruitful because it helped us to kind of understand commute times and where we would truly be sitting. So um, wherever we go, I need one nice room where it's a fairly large room where I can set up all my crafty stuff, all my work stuff, and have a slightly better setup. Although I gotta say that I finally got this set up the way that I really like it. Um, I moved away from the wall a lot more, and I can kind of exit out the side over here, which is just it's just easier for me, and it just I don't know, it just feels better. And then I'm far enough away from the wall where the roller frame I can set it over against the wall, and it's out of the way. So we'll move right when I finally get my room set up the way I like it, but that's okay. We'll jump into that later on. You saw, you found one that you saw that had the perfect room for you to turn into your crafty library room. Hey expat, what's up? Um, yeah, totally. I found a few of those, and I'm like, oh man, because somebody already like when you see those pictures of people when they're showing their houses, and they have a craft room set up, and so you're like, oh, that's the craft room, and so that's pretty cool. I like that a lot. There was one that I was looking at from this. It's definitely out of our price range, but there was one we were looking at that just popped on the market where they actually had like a separate barn where they had 2 floors, and the bottom floor was more of a workshop, and the top floor was like they had like a little kitchen and everything, and it was all set up for uh, like it looked like it would be the perfect setup for just anybody's office. And I'm kind of like, well, that would be nice because then I would be in the, I would literally be next door working, and so it would be quiet. So EJ, you have a portable AC. Been using it because the house has gotten 29 degrees Celsius, warmer inside the house than outside. Yeah. Oh, Cray, you've got the package. Good, good. I'm glad, Kim. How you doing? You doing okay? Where are you at in Harry Potter? How's it going? Um, what's up, Sharon? Hey, Marzi. Oh, thanks. Well, thank you, Marina, for recommending Marzi to come in. That's awesome. Ann says it's so warm inside here as well. Got all my windows covered, still hot. My bedroom does have a very good fan. You just bought last month. Wish I had to work more these days. The store is AC. Oh man. Ah, well, happy stitching there, Marzi. Yeah, Jay, I've got a couple of parakeets or budgies, as some people call them, and they're covered up, but they're over in the corner. They will likely go a little nuts at some point during the stream, like they usually do. But when they're covered, they're usually a lot quieter than they are when they're not. Oh, you have two. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, Sharon, you got your Pattern Keeper update this morning. You just want to play with it and see what new things you can do. Well, let me see if I got my Pattern Keeper update. Do I just pull the program up if I get the update? I got the update! I feel like I have something red on my face. I got the update. Okay, guys, since I got the update, we're going to look at this. I must have gotten mine today at the same point because I think I used it. I used it for Boba Fett last night or the night before. So, all right, it's going to take it a minute. Yay! Pattern Keeper update. Whew. Crazy about cross stitch. Yeah, roll on winter. You're hating the hot weather. Me too. Me too. 2 chapters left in your book and buying the second one. That's nice. Is it getting easier for you? You do not have your update yet. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. I've been seeing that on the they're rolling it out gradually, I think, just to sort of catch. I'm not sure if they're doing it just for bug purposes. You know, you don't necessarily want to give like 1,000 people the update and then you have, you know, 75 bugs to find and catch. Do it a little bit at a time so that when the next person gets it, hopefully they don't have any bugs. At least that's what I think it is. You're welcome, Kim. You're welcome. I hope you enjoy it. At least somebody can use it. Let's see here. Hey, Bridge. What's up? Cool, cool, cool. Yep, you just keep on working. Sharon says, I think I can pull in all the charts I make for the video game blocks, but I need to play with it. Hoping I can pull in all the other patterns I get from Sprite Stitch, like my Doctor Who and Lord of the Rings stained glass patterns. Nice. Have to input numbers and then experiment. Nice. It's still working. So let's get back to stitching. Purple Sharon ought to be here. 3 inches. 3 inches, or roughly 3 inches. As you can kind of see where I started, you can kind of measure it out. And so I think I was thinking 3 inches, but maybe I went a little bit larger. But feel free to take out what I've done and do something different. It's totally cool. Working and trying to find time to finish up the spreadsheet to put up on Discord. Cool! Hey, can you go? You gave me the Discord link last time. I think it's on this. I think I have it here. And so I think I have a link for the Discord bookmarked. But I gotta double check. Purple Sharon ought to be here soon. She said she'd be here. She is working on Stormtrooper, which is awesome. Sent me some pictures, which I love. Which I love. Sound like Peter Brady. There we go. Here we go. She was on last night? Cool. Be working on it after the move. Nice. So what's everybody working on? Anybody what projects are y'all working on today? What's going on? What are we all stitching on? Too many. Too many, says Marina. How is your NHS piece coming along? Getting closer? Aw, so how's Nala doing now, Kim? She settling in? Is she a cuddle bug? Oh my gosh, Garth, that's awesome. Finishing the border edge of your complete works of Jane Austen. That sounds amazing. Jay was working on a fan fiction. Very cool, very cool. So you're right. That's awesome. Too much confetti, Marina. That's true, true, true. Becca says, working on your Beauty and the Beast project on a huge hoop stand. Two-handed, difficult but easy. Two-handed, difficult but easy. I get you. I get you. Expats, English Country Garden by Samplers Not Forgotten. Nice. She's officially yours now. That's cool, Cray. That's awesome. Crazy says, stitching on my mini Jinx Hade, but not feeling the many, many different shades of dark today, so about to swap it for another. Yeah, you stitch what you feel like. Daffy is Game of Thrones for a few hours and switching over to 2 Dancing Peacocks. That is quite the switch. That is quite the theme switch. I'm going to highlight. I feel like I'm having a hard time seeing what I'm doing because I need to highlight. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Sorry, I just sometimes just sing really off-key high notes because it's what I do. There we go. Jay says, you're not good at much else. The only thing you can do sort of successfully. That's a big deal, though, dude. That's a big deal. Just keep working at it. It's awesome. Marina says you also got the Northern Ireland ambulance emblem today to stitch. Nice. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, so I'm going to tell you guys before I forget. So I'm doing a giveaway on my YouTube channel, and if you guys don't currently watch me on YouTube, the name on YouTube is the same here, it's Stitching Jewels. And this week I'm giving away a Stone Street Stitchworks Stitcher's House pattern that I got. And pattern. It's a kit. Well, not kit. It's not a kit. It's just a cute little thing. So you can see the colors and everything that are needed. And so the way that you can enter to win this is just go, I think you have to be a subscriber in order to comment, but if you don't, that's fine. You can just comment that you would like to have this, and then I put all the names into there's a little program that you can do, like you can pull a name out of a comment list, and it's sort of a random comment picker, and so so I'll do that next week before I shoot the next video, and then hopefully get this one much faster to the person who won it than I did to Kim here, who waited, I think, a month to get hers because I was slow, very slow and busy. But I made sure before I put this one out there that I have an envelope ready to send for whoever wins this. So I hope whoever does enjoys it. The funny thing, or ironic thing, is that Stone Street Stitchworks, of all things, wasn't on my list of stitching stores. Man, okay, so Pattern Keeper is still working, which makes me think that it actually is struggling. Let me redo this real quick. Or maybe I was just trying to re-import some things. Oh, that. Okay, so let's delete that. All right. Alrighty. Okay, so now that I got this done. Oh, that's awesome, Cray. Kim, that's awesome. Hey, chill out, birds. Becca says, must find a Jane Austen cross stitch. Love her books. Have so many variations of Pride and Prejudice. Would love to stitch something about her and the books. That's awesome. Crazy about cross stitch. Okay, now swap to Siren's Lament Mini by Anne Stokes from Haid. Also dark, but on a lighter section. Cool, cool, cool. Mahe. Is it Mahe? Can I call you Mahe? Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How am I liking the RolaFrame? I love the RolaFrame. It took a little bit of getting used to because I'd never stitched with a frame before, really. I just stitched with a hoop. So the two-handed stitching was a little hard at first, but now I am loving this. It feels like I stitch faster. It feels like everything stays neater. And I love it. So I'm hoping that Reaper is going to see a lot of progress now because of it. So, hey, Cheesy, what's up? You don't find writing hard at all. That's awesome, Jay. That's fantastic. Bookworm lover. Storage here. I love her books. That's why I want to see the picture of what the pattern looks like to see if I can get it. Cool. Everybody, let's look at Garth's Jane Austen pattern. Let me get my mouse here. Where's my mouse? Mouse, where are you? There you are. Oh, I like that. That's cool. I like that because you know what? It looks like the style you would expect from Jane Austen. That's awesome. That is so cool. Very nice. Very nice. I'm gonna have to put her store on my my stuff. Like it. Like it mucho. Alright, so let me pull up Pattern Keeper here. So let me just pull up this. Oh, okay, so the so let's look at a couple. I didn't look at the notes to see what was different yet, but so they moved the they put the, can you guys see that? I don't know if you can see that. Come down here. So the number of stitches that's left for the color is now number one. It's in the center, and it also tells you how many stitches are left of the color. That is cool. You know what? Are there notes? Sharon, do you know if there's notes somewhere for the update? The numbers are bigger. I like that. The font is bigger for the numbers and everything. That's good. Let me see. Okay, I don't want to screw that up. It just looks like it's maybe I don't know, maybe I'm just kidding myself. The font's a little crisper. Nice. I really enjoy, I think one of the more brilliant parts about how she did this was how when it's stitched in, you can see what it looks like. To me, that's just so brilliant. It's just so awesome. And it goes to show you the quality of the pattern too, I think. Nice. I got 70% stitched on Rainy Waterloo Place. That is awesome. I'll have to play around with it some more and see how it goes. Sharon says you can zoom in more. I felt like I was zooming in more, like it was more clear. And the selected color stays up in the collapsed list. More artists are supported. Nice. Maybe check the App Store for the update notes. That would be smart. That would be smart. Let me actually just pull up on my computer here. Oh, I got my pattern paper. Oh. Okay. Let me look at the current list of supported designers. All right, so who is supported? Heaven and Earth Design, Artisy, Jan Hicks Creates, Charting Creations, Pain-Free Crafts, where they have this version of Reaper, because they have multiple versions of Reaper. And I don't have it. I'm just going to use this. It's all good. Win Stitch, Max Stitch, Pick to Pat, Tilton Crafts. Is that? No, that's not it. I'm trying to think of which one I have that's a Tilton. I'm pretty sure I have one Tilton Craft. Golden Kite, Cross Stitch Studio, somewhat supported, which they're saying lots of charts work, but no promises, so double check everything. Long Dog Samplers, Gecko Rouge, Cross Stitch Collectibles, Mystic Stitch, Fox and Teacup, Cross Stitch for Everyone, and Unconventional Cross Stitch. Nice. Let me double check here. Awesome Possum. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Sorry, I'm just looking. I'm looking. I'm going to keep that page up. So let me find Pattern Keeper again. Come on. Pattern Keeper app. Alrighty. Let me look at this, see if it's got the notes. Updated August 4th, 2020. What's new? Completely redesigned import with support for multiple thread brands. Support for many new designers and new export option to export just the progress without the PDF, which is faster and more stable. Increased max zoom, selected thread visible when thread list minimized. Fix for the bug where the colored squares move around weirdly on some devices. Improved input of blended colors and many more minor fixes. Nice. All right. Nice, nice, nice. All right, cool. Nice. Every little thing helps. Every little stabilization helps on this thing. Hey, Goldie Ghosty. Pattern Keeper. Yeah, Becca's got you there. Becca's got you. Oh, now this 15 months old. Oh, I don't know why I was thinking you got a kitten, but that's so great. You got an older one. That's awesome. Cool. Yeah, so Pattern Keeper. Pattern Keeper, for those who don't know, is a Android app at the moment. You know, eventually they'll get to iOS, but it's Android at the moment. And what it does is for designers that are supported, and a lot of it is Haid. My cross stitch collectibles ones do work in here, and but my Boba Fett works too. So if you have a PDF pattern, you can import it and see how well it works. But it basically allows you to keep way better track of, hello, old friend, Whole World Map 2 that I haven't done in forever. It allows you to more easily see the stitches that you need to do. It's a little overexposed there, but it's really cool. You can look on YouTube for a lot of tutorials on how it works. Darn it. You can't see it. It's too washed out. It's a little better. It's a little better. But anyway, so you can grab another color, tells you what color it is, how many stitches you have left to do. Look at that, almost 58,000 of 3866. That's ridiculous, and that's why I haven't gone back to stitching it yet, because it's scary. It's scary how much I have to stitch. It's not scary. Hey, Lori, what's up? Yeah, Pattern Keeper is a game changer. It is. Everybody, not everybody, but it's almost universal opinion that it speeds up your stitching, and it allows you I make less mistakes with it, and it's easier to do confetti stitching with it because the symbols, you can just highlight the symbols and it just pops right out. It's so easy to see. Hey, Nanette, what's up? Can Nala see two-dimensional? Hi, Nala. Hey, Nala. Nella. Hey, good girl. Not a girl. Oh, man. Sorry about that, bookworm. Been having a rough few weeks with how weather has affected your body, makes you tired. Okay. Well, take care, okay? Get some rest. I hope you feel better soon, kiddo, okay? We'll see you next time. All right, back to stitching. This stream is sponsored by Diet Dr. Pepper. No, it's not. I have massively cut down on my consumption of Diet Dr. Pepper the last 2 weeks. You wouldn't know it from the cans that are sitting over here. Today, I'm allowing myself to drink Diet Dr. Pepper because I need the caffeine, and I can tell it's working because I am talking fast. I've been trying to adjust without it in the morning, so, or actually most of the day. So it's been tough to get my brain going most days. I'm trying to drink a little bit of black coffee, but I'm just trying to wean myself back from all the diet that I drink because I really shouldn't do it. It's just hard. It's so difficult. Oh, thanks, Annette. I know, it is. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's RolaFrame. You know, I wish I know the guy who makes it is, I mean, there are so many individual pieces that go into this that every little piece has to be somewhat, perfect. But then he sands everything down so it's super smooth. All the edges are smooth. It's very time consuming for him to, I wouldn't be surprised if it takes him like 3 days to make, at least 3 days to make one frame. From what I understand, he had somebody that he was trying to train to help, but that person just, I don't know if that person really got the hang of it or not, but it's pretty awesome. Now, I still need to pull out that other lap frame that I have and stitch with it some, because I think it's not quite as handy-dandy as this one is, but it's still pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. If I can get my glasses oriented right. Now I do not do the fancy closure or the ending my stitch. Do not do it fancy. You guys like my utterly exhausted. It's got otters on it. My husband got them for me. I love them. I love these PJs. They're so comfortable. I'm not getting dressed today. I'm just not. It's not happening. Right. Get back here. You know, when I first started using this frame, I thought it was just kind of tedious at first. Like, oh, I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to have to do that. And, I got to turn it around to, like, finish my stitch because that's how I like to do it. And I don't know. I was finding all these excuses as to why I didn't like it. But honestly, once I just kind of got over myself and worked at it a little bit more and got used to it, it's just awesome. It's just awesome. I fully understand now why people are so in love with this thing. Now you can just flip it over without necessarily turning it over, but I don't have the room here to do that, so I'm just doing it this way. Hey Maya, what is up? Would I ever get the lap version of the RolaFrame? Sure, absolutely. Or is it the desktop or the laptop? My problem is that I'm always constantly moving my legs back and forth. I shift a lot. I wasn't sure if I wanted to get the standing version because I wasn't sure if it would be good. But I think if I was in my comfy stitchy chair, which I haven't sat in probably over a year, to be honest with you, because it's now the dogs, I would probably do that. But I think the frame is definitely awesome enough that I don't need to do anything more with the frame as far as adjust, getting anything new. I would consider getting more pieces, a few more of these side pieces, so that I can use it, so that I can do the bigger cross stitch stuff on it. So some of my bigger patterns, but that's how I'm doing right now. What's up, sis Constance? What's up, Constance Marie? Yeah, I know. You would think you would think in a pandemic I would be less busy, but between work and family, it's been a busy couple of weeks. I'm more busy than I've ever been. It's crazy. Crazy about cross stitch. No focus today. Just swapped to another project. Hot and bothered. Yeah, I know. Sometimes you get so frustrated. Get so frustrated. Have I ever tried making my own iced tea? Started doing that as Ben used to drink 2 liters of Coke a day. Wow, I wanted to cut down the amount of sugar and caffeine. We make up a big 2-liter jug of black breakfast tea and then add a little sugar and some cordial of chosen flavor, and it goes down a treat. Nice. No, I have never tried to make my own. What are the tensioners made out of? It looks like it's just like the same kind of band material that you make the hair ties. Whatever this rubbery, I bought them. So, and these are just like little crimps. So I'd imagine that it basically is, I don't even know what you would call this, elastic band. But it's like the same kind of stuff that you do the hair stuff with. And they're really nice. I picked the color on purpose. I really like the color. I would need to look at my past videos I've watched on YouTube. There's a good way to end your thread when using stands. Oh yeah, I mean I can do the pin stitch end and different things. I just like doing it the way I do it. It's totally cool. Just as fast as any other way. Constance, it has been a long time since I have seen you. You are busy. Busy. Which, busy is good, as long as it's good stuff happening, not sad stuff happening. I just got a tickle. It's probably cat. It's a hairball. I got a hairball. Ah. You haven't even had a chance to sit down and stitch? That's busy. Totally hairball. Or feathers. They went kerfuffle a little while ago and the feathers flew. Ah. All right. Whew. All right. Whew. Okay. I think I'm okay now. Everything's okay. My allergies have been really acting up, though. A lot of sneezing. Itchy eyes. There we go. Here we go. I love, 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 love. There we go. So, yeah, I get you, Becca. End in the front so you don't got to go to the back. Yep. I've seen that. I've totally seen that. It's like the end to the pin stitch. And I've looked at it, but it's okay. It's okay. So I don't know how we found this person. We like to watch Queen videos, old Queen music videos every once in a while, and listen to Freddie Mercury because we like Freddie Mercury's music a lot. And there was this Canadian guy. There's Canadians in here. You guys probably know who I'm talking about. What is his name? Oh my gosh. He sounds more like Freddie Mercury than anybody else I've heard, even Adam Lambert. Like Adam Lambert has a really great voice for the Queen songs, This guy sounds a lot like Freddie Mercury. And so, gosh, hold on. Let me go to my history real quick. There he is. Mark Martel. It's Mark with M-A-R-C, Martel, M-A-R-T-E-L. What's up, Sid? Ooh, gotta blink so I can see what I'm doing. Loop in just like the loop start, and then pin stitch to secure if you feel the need. Huh. I'll have to look at that. I'll have to look at that. If it's a loop end and it's as easy as this is, then I could probably do it really easily. You're being bad and watching me while you're at work. Seriously, there's probably like 2 or 3 other people at least that are doing the same thing. So if you're being productive, it's okay. It's okay. Sometimes at work, I'll put my earphones in and listen to a video, whatever. It kind of helps. I don't know. It helps me focus sometimes. All right, Sid. You've been cross-stitching for 15 plus years, but only with an embroidery hoop. I hold the hoop and the pattern with your left hand, and it has started to cause problems with your left thumb. Are you just propping this frame up on your lap? How hard was it to change over to two-handed stitching? Any recommendations? This is a standing RolaFrame. They make a lap stand RolaFrame. I can't actually show you because this goes all the way down to the floor. And so, and it's adjustable. It goes up and down based upon the chair that you're in. And it also goes wide. It's about 3 feet wide, I think. So two-handed stitching actually to me is faster and easier. And so I would tell you to, do you have a local needlework shop that maybe you can go and try something out with? The thing about the RolaFrame, it's a little bit difficult if you're not mechanically minded to assemble, as I showed earlier. But this is really awesome. I mean, I really, really love it. But yeah, this is a big standing frame. It's a pretty large frame. Cool, thanks, Bridge. You have a great video to share for that start and end. Can't remember if it was in here last week or Needlebug last week. I think it was in Needlebugs because I don't remember us talking about it last week. Yeah, you know, Sid, I get you with holding the frame, the hoop. You know, I've been stitching for about 15 years too, and converting to the frame, it took a little bit to get going, but it's really easy. It really is. And I'm getting, contrary to this stream, I'm getting a lot more stitching done on this stuff. So, okay, cool, Jay. We'll see you later. Yeah, see, Sharon says, totally watching this at work. I squirrel a little with posting comments, but usually just use the stream as fun and relaxing background noise. Exactly. There you go. Bridge has a video. Sid, this is the RolaFrame. And this is sort of like the Excalibur of, wow, should I say Excalibur? How should I say this? The Tesla of frames, in a sense. Everybody has their preferences. A lot of people love Lowry stands. I really like the usability, the versatility of this frame a lot. So I think whatever you choose, I think will be just fine. But yeah, two-handed stitching, yeah, you'll be fine. Just the videos, there'll be a ton of videos. All right, Kim, we'll see you later. The RolaFrame, the downside with the RolaFrame is that it does cost, it was about a couple $100, I think, and it's expensive because, again, all these pieces are handmade and they're ridiculously well done. And also, it takes about 3 months to get one. The guy is so backed up because so many people want them that it's just crazy. So, and it took me some time to get this set up the way that I wanted. Once I actually got it set up, it probably took me another couple weeks to really kind of get the tensioners in, figure out how I want to do it. But then once I started stitching, it only took a couple of hours for me to realize that I was going to make a lot of progress with this thing. So I'm really happy I got it. Let's just say that. If I had to say, would you do it again? Absolutely would I do it again. Because I've had, I have my problems with my hands and my wrists as well. I've had carpal tunnel surgery on both my hands. I hadn't reached a point where it was difficult to hold the hoop again, but I am cutting down on the amount of time that I hold the hoop because I have like this kind of thing now. And I think I really was pressed to like finally convert to getting this frame because I watched there's a channel called Stitch No, I'm going to get this wrong, Harukiwa is a floss tuber, and she just makes incredibly quick progress with her stitching. And watching her stitch just the way I stitch now, I was really impressed with the precision and the speed that she was working with. And I was like, yeah, maybe I need to switch over to this because I have so many different projects that I want to finish, and then I want to start new projects that I've got to find ways to make this go faster. And so I don't have a ton of stitching time right now, but I'm building towards more stitching time in the future. But I do recommend this if you can afford it, because it is pricey. I fully understand that. Becca says, you've been having so much fun making your own needle minders from old pins or anything else you can use. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. How are you exactly making those? I mean, do you are you gluing those together? I've never even thought about making any. I just love it. That's like a whole cottage industry all in itself is needle minders. There's just so many different ways you can go with them. It's pretty awesome. Do, 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 do. But I mean, if you go back and look at maybe like my old videos where I'm streaming and I'm stitching, I'm getting so much more done. I feel like it's a focus thing. I'm just able to focus so much better because, one hand's doing one thing, one hand's doing the other. It's pretty awesome in that regard. Becca, I bought my big hoop stand from Hobby Lobby for like 50 bucks. Nice size, fun and easy to use, not super fancy, but good. I mean, yeah, a basic stand, whether it's a hoop stand or whatever you choose to use, I think you're going to get the same effect from it. I think you're going to find that it's going to work for you. And if you're worried about learning all that stuff, then I would definitely go less expensive, go inexpensive as much as you can. And I gotta highlight. I'm losing my space. And then if you like it, then you can move up if you choose to. All right. I also get less snags. Watch me snag. I'm going to snag any second now. I get less snags with this too, which I find interesting. I think it's just because I'm not I'm not twisting my hands and twisting the thread at the same time. Oh, you're welcome, Sid. Yes, you get pins. Take out the back needle clip part and glue a ceramic magnet. Cool. I made a mistake with that stitch. You know, I'm gonna go back and I'll go back and fix it when I get. Yeah, let me see here. See what I can do here. Maybe I don't need to fix it. Nah, it's probably gonna be okay. Yeah, it'll be okay. It'll look all right. It'll look all right. It'll look all right. With everything else. All right. Okay. It's like elevator music. Man, I like this thing. You know, I never would have gotten it if I wasn't doing floss tube and streaming and stuff, and you guys were showing me things and telling me things and saying, do it this way. And I'm like, okay. Gotta listen to the masses sometimes. They know what they talk about. We do all enable each other, Sharon. Yes, we do. Go. Da 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 That doesn't look good. Let me fix that. Let me do another little stitch over it. I got a little too short on that one. Cut it a wee tad short. Still going to do the pullover thing. I'll look up the loop end after the stream. After the stream. That was probably too short. It's a little tight here. I'm not sure what's going on here. I think I might have, first of all, let's see. I loosened these up and moved them, and I don't think they're quite proportionate to each other yet. There you go. Tighten that up. Batten down the hatches. Time for some more floss. Crazy says, spending a lot of time job hunting at the moment, has just been made more redundant, and would really like a job where you could be paid to stitch all day, please. Yes. Hey, if you find that job, see if they're hiring everybody else. I know, right? Like, wouldn't it be cool to have, like, somebody pay you to, like, stitch for them? Like, well, I really want this cross-stitch piece done, but I don't have time to do it, so can you do it for me? And I'll pay you by the hour. Good luck with the job hunt. Yep, absolutely, dude. It would be the best job ever. You never know. If you look on monster.com or Google it, see if people do pay people to do stuff like that. All right, let's highlight a second here. Okay. Where was I? What's going on? There we go. It's a quiet day in the neighborhood. What's up, Needlebug? You're babysitting the grandbabies? That's awesome. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Hey, I love my RolaFrame. I can't tell you how much I love this thing. It's so awesome. It's so awesome. Thanks so much for helping me assemble it and get it all ready. I don't know why I'm singing. Well, you know, I know why I'm singing because I'm having a good day. I'm having a relaxing day. I feel better than I felt in a little bit. Just doing my thing. Doing my thing. After the stream, I got more cleaning, organizing to do. Get some of the rooms, making some serious progress getting some of the rooms cleaned out. I went through my my cross stitch stuff the other day that I have in a big old bin, and I'm going to keep that with me and not put that in storage, just because there's a lot of stuff in there I don't want to lose, and also that I might need at any one time. So although I probably could get rid of the physical pattern for wow, I did that poorly. For Old World Map 2, that's a huge book, a binder filled with over 200 pages. So I could get rid of that and some of the other bind, not get rid of them, but go ahead and pack them away, because those are not, I don't need those now that I have Pattern Keeper, at least the big ones, especially the ones I'm not working on right now. Thanks, Needlebug. Time to build a fort. Oh man, that sounds awesome. You have fun with that. Do we have a timeline for moving? Not really. We're just trying to kind of, you know, in the next week or so, we'd like to be able to get the house to a point where there's a handyman that we want to have come over and take a look, and a realtor come over, take a look, and say, okay, do this, 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 this. Anyway, you got the idea. And then hopefully, I mean, I'd love to be able to be looking by October. We're trying not to push ourselves too hard because it is there is a lot of work to do. Hey, Ellie Belly. And try not to push ourselves too hard, but definitely want to just, you know, once I make a decision to do something, I just want to kind of get it done. And so, oh Maya, no, I'm not moving. We're just moving like 20, 30 minutes away. We're not moving very far. We just want more land. Um, it's yeah, no, Christine's no, so I have to be near stitching shop for sure. So yeah, no, I still have I still can't. I have to stay at work, and so I can't go anywhere. And so yeah, no, I'm not going. Just more land, and more peace and quiet. And there's the pilot again. He hasn't been around in a few minutes, but he is loud. Our house is sort of right over one of the flight paths. Right under, not over. If we were over a flight path, that'd be weird. Um, for one of the for one of the runways for the local airport. And I usually don't mind because there's not that much traffic that comes in on this particular landing runway. But today, I think it's literally the same person over and over and over. And it's annoying. Not really. I mean, it's fine. Colorado is building apartments and homes like crazy, at least where you are. Here too. It is insane. It's just yeah. We're not looking for anything new by any means. We honestly want a little old farmhouse with a basement, walkout basement, because that's where the dogs are going to stay, and big plot of land so they can all run around and be crazy and bark all they want to without disturbing anybody. And yeah, I mean we're not looking for anything fancy. We are simple folk. We like simple things and nothing too big. It's funny because Maine's been all. Well, isn't Maine moving right now? Maine was all working on it. We just finally got so sick of just where we're at. I hate to sound like we're. I don't know. I hate to sound like we're jerks or we're picky or whatever, but it's just, it's just so much more noisy and crowded than it used to be, and I just can't. I want to come home and just relax. I want to come home and just have quiet. I want to have a view of something. I don't want the dogs to be barking their heads off all the time because somebody's walking right behind our fence with their dogs off leash. It's stressful. A mountain home, too far away. Too far away, sadly. I still have to be here where I'm at. We're on the east side, so too far away. Um, we're either going further east or south. Is Marzi still here? Marzi, are you stitching? Oh, thank you. Is it Ramen Pond? Ramen Pond. That makes me hungry. Nice. The pilot is doing his touch and goes. We have to do so many a month in other states or so many every 3 months. It means landing and takeoffs. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking he was doing, the touch and goes. I've just not been here while somebody's been doing that. Um, and maybe they do it on other days of the week. But I mean, I'm in here every Thursday, and I don't recall having the person over and over and over. Yeah, Marina's going to be on in a couple of hours with her stream. All right. Here he comes again. Or at least I can hear him from a distance. I would love to, like, I would have no problems at all living near an airport. I just want a view of the landings and stuff. I like to watch planes land. It's just kind of fun. Yep, here he comes again. Sounds like a single engine. Yowzers. Yowzers. Cool, cool, cool. This is relaxing, though. I like it when I feel like I'm making progress with my stitching. Streaming and stitching and making progress. It's a good thing. Nope, just small animal. Just a small animal. Dogs and cats and occasional pocket pet. Although I'm a big fan of James Herriot, who did it all. Big fan of him. Grew up. He was my role model growing up, and I really appreciate what he did when he wrote all his stories, because that truly, like, my dream was to be like him, with just the way he dealt with people and talked to people and stuff. And I feel like I'm pretty close. I'm as close as I can be to that. And so I'm really happy with what I do. I wish I didn't have to sleep so much. I literally, like, I'm in bed for 9 hours. I probably sleep 7 to 8 hours of it. And I wish I didn't need to sleep so much. I wish I could get away with maybe 6 hours and use an extra couple of hours to do stitching or whatever else I need to. Oh man, crazy about cross stitch. Look, have I read the books? Oh, I've read all of his books. I read all of his books when I was a kid. I've read them so many times. I have a set downstairs. I might have packed them away already. And the covers are like falling apart. The pages are falling out. But I love those little paperback editions so much that I can't get rid of them. The problem is that I have a really hard time. I have a hard time reading them now, because so much of what I've done overlaps with what he does, and it brings up a lot of, like, sometimes painful, difficult memories, like especially when he's talking about, like, if he's lost this patient or that patient. A knot right in there. And so it's harder now for me to read them than they used to be. But can I undo it? Ba-da-da! Ba-da-dum-bum-bum. Nice. Wait, I saw something there. A couple comments. Nanette said, it looks like nice weather there and very little wind. Looks good. I think it is a Mooney. What is a Mooney? A Mooney. Right now, yeah, we get a lot of wind. The afternoons bring a lot of wind. That's the only weather that I don't like here, is how windy it gets at times. It's kind of nuts. You'd like to live near a graveyard or somewhere really remote, not very sociable, and I like the quiet, right? Just be you could be a graveyard keeper. I think that would be a really nice job. And I don't mean to say that from a standpoint of like being weird about it. I think from a standpoint of just being respectful, um, and taking care of, grave sites and respecting the people that were there, are there. I think the families appreciate it, and if they don't, then it's just, I don't know, I think it's a nice thing to do. Almost done with this color. Ooh boy! We can move on to another color. Ah! That was close. Almost pulled that sucker right all the way through. Yeah, I hate to see neglected graves too. If I had all the time in the world and I didn't have, I would go through and I would literally, especially in old military graveyards, go through and clean the gravestones, make them so that you can read them again. Although I gotta say that when I pass, I want my body cremated and put in the mountains. And so throw them out in the mountains, let them blow around in the Rockies. Both my husband and I think that's what I know that's what our wishes are. Single engine plane. That Mooney is a very fast plane. I'm messing it here. All I can think of is arsenic and old lace that took place next to a graveyard, and there was one in the basement. Oh my goodness gracious, that's true. That's true. Bookworm Lover says, nice, you got some good progress done. When do you go back and get the small patches still needing to be done, usually for me? I have the color to do this. I think I have it up here, and I just need to go and put in, I know that's 3799, and that's 844 mostly. Really, when I'm getting far enough down, like, usually I would go back and do it. I don't really, yeah, I need to do it, because, I don't have very much to go on this page. And so, well, I say that technically, if I don't do the face, I only have that much to go. That's part of the face, but I think I'll put the colors in there. I need to go back and do it. And so if I was doing it with a hoop, as soon as I feel like I'm going to move the hoop because I need to work on the stuff down below that I'm really making progress on, I'll go back up and finish the top. Like it's the way I work with hold on. And there's no hard and fast rules. I don't have any hard and fast rules with anything. But here is Rainy Waterloo Place. So I jumped ahead and I started working on all these bottom stitches just because I could get a lot more stitching done with them. There were a lot of the same stitches, a lot of the same color that I could put in. And I just need to go back in and fill in a little bit, all through here. But I think there was also some of these are the same colors that I need to use down here as well. So whenever I pull the colors out to do these, I was going to go back and do all those. But usually it's when I'm using a hoop, it's whenever I go to move the hoop that I fill the stitches in. But with Pattern Keeper, bleh. But, well, with Pattern Keeper, it's easier. But with this, because I have a whole page showing, I can do it at any time. But honestly, I plan to do it before the next weekly update. How long am I still streaming? Probably for about another half an hour, 45 minutes, I think. And so I'll probably end about 10:45 or so. Or that's my time. Half an hour, 45 minutes, I think. You're restoring a single engine plane? That is awesome, Nanette. Very cool. Oh, that's cool. Charles Dickens has a quote that says, "There is no happier sight than an untended grave because it means the family no longer feels the loss." Interesting. I've never heard that quote before. That's interesting. You almost watched last night. Ended up going with "We're No Angels" with Humphrey Bogart. We're No Angels. I've never watched that one. Do I recommend Pattern Keeper? Oh my God, do I recommend Pattern Keeper big time. So, all right, Sid, let me pull this up here. The problem is you can't see my phone really well. And so, a rough idea, and there are many tutorials on YouTube that will show you how to do it. You need a PDF file, and not all PDF files will work well with Pattern Keeper. On their website, they have a list of who they support. So let's just say for right now, Heaven and Earth Designs is a great one they support. Um, and you need to get the PDF file, upload it to your like Google Drive, which is like in the cloud. You upload it to the Google Drive, and then when you get Pattern Keeper, you basically download it from Google Drive onto Pattern Keeper. Again, very rough detail, but once you do that, then it's present for you, and it will have a list of all your colors and your symbols and everything that you need. And so the numbers of the thread, the numbers of the floss that you need, and then those are the stitches left to do on this particular project. So you can scroll through them and see. And then once you get the pattern on there, usually it'll start with the pattern will look like this, except for that's what I've stitched and whatnot. So you just spread yourself out to zoom in. Come on, come on, phone. Come on, phone. And then you just bring it in, you bring it in, you bring it in. Scroll up to your, I start in the top left. You scroll it in till you can actually see what you're doing with your symbols. And so your compass symbol up here helps you move everything around. Your search icon there helps you highlight different symbols to tell you what color that you need. And you can just switch back and forth from one to one. And then your marker, basically, I don't want to do it because it's going to mess it up, but you go through and you touch it to basically mark what you've done. So you can see what I've already stitched and marked that it's done there. And so it's the other nice key feature is, if you can see it, is it has a how many you stitched today based on how much you've highlighted, and your total progress for the entire piece, which is really nice. It's pretty motivating, especially on Boba Fett, because Boba Fett is coming along a little slow. I started halfway with Boba Fett with I don't have his entire, I don't have everything highlighted at this point because I did about half of Boba Fett, and then I started using Pattern Keeper. So I'm kind of going back and forth between using Pattern Keeper and trying to figure out what stitches I am. But I've gotten a lot done. Like this whole colored area there, I've gotten done the last week or two. So I'm really thrilled with the progress on it. But anyway, that's the basics of it. It enables you to very easily see. Oh, I 100% recommend buying it. It only works on um, Android, so not on Apple. So it's really really good. Oh wow! Big press conference in 50 minutes about possible restoring old corona measures. 600 cases in the last 24 hours. Gotta wear your mask, dude. Gotta wear your mask. If you wear your mask, really cuts down. It's an old curiosity shop, a book a lot of people haven't heard of. Yeah. Uh, I've heard of Old Curiosity Shop. Not really sure. It's a comedy. Also has Peter Ustinov, Peter Cushing. Peter Cushing! Who's in Star Wars. It's the only reason why I know Peter Cushing. 3 convicts and a little pet snake escape from jail at Christmas time and help a family struggling with their shop when their nasty relatives come to kick them out. Oh, no, I haven't seen that one. That's cool. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Sorry about that. I hate it when people Sid, I don't think you're I don't think that you will regret it one bit. It is pretty self-explanatory. If you there's not a lot to it. But if you run into issues, just Google Pattern Keeper tutorial on YouTube, and there are a handful of videos that are absolutely amazing and that will help you. But it's really amazing. Oh, cool, Maria, that's great. But yeah, I don't know if anybody has bought it and been like, oh, I wish I hadn't bought it. I think the only thing would be if you didn't realize that you had to only that you only had to uh, that you can only use it on Android, I should say. What was I doing? It's getting a new color. No, it's down here. Come here. What's going on? Ah, my nose is running. Allergies, allergies. Dun, 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 allergies. Spins a web, does a stitch every time. Here comes a stitcher man. Hi, husband. He's being quiet. Mercury's here too. What's up, Merc? Merc says, oh, you're streaming? Let me get in the litter box. Yeah, buddy, I know I need to clean that out. Yeah. Are you okay with it? Yeah, I need to clean the litter box. There he goes. That's my good boy. I'll clean it after the stream, buddy. Get you all squared away. Mercury is... How old are you now, buddy? 16, 17? Still going strong? His best friend is my husband. And it's absolutely freaking adorable the way they interact with each other, especially at night. Ah. Hoping he's going to like the move too. I think he's going to have a lot more space to roam around. He won't have to deal with the dogs. Aw, door's shut. He's like, hey. That's so cute. My husband is working from home next room over. So he has to work phones and stuff, and Mercury helps him. All right, well, we're done with this color for a little bit. Maine's here. We're just talking about you, Maine. Did you move? Are you moving? When you moving? I know you're moving. Did you move? I have not. I know. So Passion is streaming right now. I know, and so. I have not caught the streams. So Passion streams. You're moving Saturday. Cool. So Passion streams. I'm always at work when the stream is on, so I can never really catch them. Hey, Moonlit Rose, thanks for following. Appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome. All right. Now I got the Spider-Man song in my head. I didn't need the Spider-Man song in my head. Talk about one thing I don't need. No, that's not true. Who doesn't need Spider-Man in their head? Alright, let's do some of this. This is a mess. Just a mess. There we go. Alright, now we're going to move to a little lighter color in here. Yeah, I hope you have good weather on Saturday when you got to move. Nothing worse than moving in the rain or super hot. There we go. Doing well, Moonlit. Doing well. I'm going to call you Rose, though. Moonlit Rose. Beautiful name. Hey, Flamin' Ada, what is up? How you doing? Have you started streaming yet? You lost power? Well, at least you didn't lose power while somebody was walking through looking at the house. Rose is fine. Nice. No. Marina. No, I was talking to Flamin' Ada. All right, let's figure out where we are here. Okay, okay. Well, I better highlight because I am there and there and there and there. All right. There we go. All right. So at least get a little bit of this done. Yay, you sold. Well, yeah, I know. I knew you sold the house. I was just saying that, like, what if the power had gone out while somebody was in the house being shown the house? That would be a bad thing. They'd be like, oh, does the power go out a lot? Here comes Spider-Man. Every time you have moved, it has been winter and it has stormed. Wow. It's always been really hot on days where I've moved. Really hot. So this one time it should not be hot. And hopefully this is the last move. I gotta put my headphones back on today and finish up The Last Apprentice, book 5. It is so good. Definitely my favorite of the series so far. I'm really interested to hear how it turns out here. But looking forward to the next one as well. I haven't looked to see if I can get the next one yet. I need to do that so I don't get caught in the lurch. Bum, 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 bum. What is the series, Sid? It is The Last Apprentice. It's kind of a fantasy novel about well, fantasy series about this younger kid. He's about 13, 14, who is apprenticed to a thing called a guy called a spook, who basically goes around and like removes different spirits from things and fights witches, and it's it's that kind of a thing. But so the kid is the last apprentice because well, I don't know why. I haven't gotten that far in the series yet, but it's it's really good. I'm listening to the audiobooks, and I really like the voices. And I like the guy that's narrating it, so it's really good. It's hard for me just to sit down and read. Focusing on just one thing is really difficult. Attention issues. Getting internet connected on Monday. You won't be on much till then. Cool, cool, cool. That's the hard. It's the hard part about moving is getting stuff connected over. It's the one thing I do worry about wherever we go is what will we do for internet if we go out fairly far. We'll need to do satellite or something. I worry about it. But I hear it's pretty decent. But I don't know how decent it is for streaming. So we'll find out eventually. I understand Halloween stuff is out in the stores already. Well, not already. I mean, it is August. I'm surprised Christmas stuff isn't out in the stores yet. HughesNet satellite. Please let me know how it is on your end. That's likely what we'll start with, and then I'm hoping Starlink comes on board in the next 6 months or so, because that should be, the speed on that should be ridiculous. So it should be pretty awesome. And I don't really, speed-wise, like this is the most I have to, like I need for internet. Otherwise, I just watch YouTube videos. So I guess it would be a problem if they restricted. If they restrict data. If they restrict data, that's going to be an issue. Because I use a lot of data. I watch a lot of video. Sharon says, I haven't made it to any stores, but I've been listening to Christmas music, lighting fall and winter candles, and eating fall flavors. Mother Nature in this neck of the woods is running a good 6 weeks early. Nice. Maine has a chain of grocery stores called Hannaford. I've heard of them. All their stores are laid out pretty much the same way. You love it. Always. Oh, Hobby Lobby has all the Christmas stuff out now, Bridge? I got you. I got you. The hard part of moving is just adjusting to the new grocery store. That is hard. That is hard. Wait, what am I doing? Why did I do this stitch? Why did I jump down here? I was not paying attention. Get back. Get back to where you stitched before. Get back. Get back. Get in there. Get in there. Oh, wow. Nicole Knits, thank you so much for following. Nicole Knits. I'm just going to call you Nicole. Cool, cool. Thanks for following. Thanks for coming to the stream. Appreciate it an awful lot. I hope you enjoy it. All right. Now I've lost what I was doing because I'm not properly highlighted. I'm not properly highlighted. pet. Here we go. Ooh, my balls. Let's see. They say they don't restrict it, but if you go over your limit, your speed is slowed way down. You can always buy more data. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, throat's starting to go. It's usually a signal to me that I'm almost done. You walked to the fabric area, you were assaulted by a row of nutcrackers. That would be an assault. Sid says, sounds great. Sci-fi fantasy is your favorite. You'll look it up on Audible. 100% recommended. 100% recommended. Crazy says, I've switched to stitching my husband's Christmas stocking earlier and suddenly you're feeling cooler. Nice. Hey, Nicole. You didn't know I streamed? Dude, I've been streaming for like 3 months. I'm so glad you found me. That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm really glad that you're here. The pets are all doing, well, let's see. Let's do a roll call. Birds are being unusually quiet. I'll open them up here when we finish streaming shortly. Cat was fine. Cat made an appearance in the litter box a few minutes ago and has gone back in to hang out with the hubby. He's doing well. Fish, questionable. I'm not sure. There's something going on with the fish tanks, and I have to think that I think that the only one who's going to survive into the new location is going to be Groot, because he just is indestructible, I think. And so Groot will make it, but nobody else will. Dogs are all doing fine. Jelly's episode she had, I don't know. I really still don't know quite what happened, but she's still with us, and she seems like she's doing okay. A lot of her anxiety that she had for a while has gone away, so I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but she's doing good. Zuzu's crazy as always. Bailey's doing good. Topher getting fatter every day. And Doogie, oh, that poor boy. He has nothing up here. There's nothing up here, but he's doing good. Flaminata, how am I doing? No, I don't mind telling you guys over and over again how much I like the RolaFrame. I really like the RolaFrame. I have stitched a lot with it today, but I get even more stitching when I'm not streaming, and I really think that it's a game changer for Reaper for sure. But my only issue is that I'm not going to be. It's okay, Nicole. Honestly, it's okay. It's okay, because the one fish that is kind of starting to fail now is the big jerk, and it doesn't really make me sad because he's such a jerk. And so I mean, he's killed so many fish, let's just say that. So but I love the RolaFrame, and so but I'm going to have to get some different end bars so that I can put a couple different pieces up on this, so I can rotate through some of my smaller pieces, because I don't want to take it out of where it's, where the frame is and the bars and everything. So, because it took me a while to get to this point. It'd be a pain to kind of take them off. But anyway, I really like it a lot. I really, really do. Really do. Kind of like as excited about this as I was for Pattern Keeper. So, you love him? Nicole, you love the jerkfish? Don't love the jerkfish. Love Groot. Groot deserves our love. Jerkfish does not deserve the love. And so, yeah, they're not chirping. They're quiet. They'll be chirping when I take the cover off. Sharon says, had a feeling Hobby Lobby would already have their Christmas stuff out. Don't think I'll be able to make it this year. Rona is ruining everything and keep me and my family safe. I'm just going to work. Maybe a quick trip to the bank or the grocery store, but only if absolutely necessary. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. Let me touch base real quick. So my mom lives in Georgia, and thankfully she checks in with me before she does anything new, and I tell her, like, well, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to be safe, and she's been really, really safe. I do worry that at some point that somebody in her circle that she doesn't go to see, but that she sort of sits at a distance, like somehow that's going to, transmit to her. One of the neighbors actually passed of COVID last week. She was in her 50s. She she wasn't. She was kind of really reclusive. She really kept to herself. Her and her husband both did, but I guess word got out that that happened. So that's sad. Um, so it's I don't know anybody yet, like my friend, my relative, I don't my coworker or whatever. I don't have anybody that I know of that's passed, but I have like 15 or 20 different family members or friends that have lost people to COVID. And so it's quite a lot. North. She lives north. I have no problem saying Cherokee County. And so that's where I grew up. And so, because it's humongous. And so that's where she is. We're Dalton, carpet capital of the world. We used to always drive up 75, and when we got to Dalton, you'd always see the big carpet stuff up there. Absolutely. All the carpet. Don't you guys have a big, huge Amazon warehouse up there now, too? Oh, man, my eyes are getting foggy. Whew. I gotta learn to blink more sometimes. All right, so we're getting close. I got about 10 more minutes, guys, and I think I'm probably going to end the stream. Um, so I'm just going to finish up this bit of stitching here. My voice and my eyeballs are telling me it's time to go. The party's over. But yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I don't go anywhere right now. But I didn't go anywhere before, so this hasn't really affected me in what I do normally, thankfully. But I know I'm lucky. I'm incredibly lucky so far. And COVID hasn't really hit Colorado. Not very much. We have been fortunate. And there are a lot of theories out there as to why that is, but I will say that right now, we've just been fortunate. Yeah, it is Reaper. Tell you what, let me finish up this thing and then I'll pull out the picture and show you guys where I'm at. The downside of having it in the RolaFrame is that I can't roll the whole thing out so you can see everything. But on the other hand, that's maybe a good thing too. Because I could theoretically stitch on the face and then roll it past the face. You guys couldn't see what I was doing. Ooh. It's possible. It's definitely possible. All right, Maine, back to packing. Good luck with the move. Hope it's smooth. Nebraska got put in the red zone? Well, that stinks. What do you think about the universities open back up? Nanette's in Tennessee. What's all the carpet? It's in Tennessee? What's in Tennessee? Besides Nanette. Oh, the Amazon store. Gotcha, gotcha. Do I have a schedule for streaming? Yeah, pretty much. I don't stick to it strictly, but I stream for about two to 2.5 hours or so, Thursday mornings and Sunday mornings on Mountain Standard Time. So I usually start about 8:30ish Mountain Time, and usually go to about anywhere from 10:30 to 11 o'clock or so. So, yep. Oh no, you live in a small county and the numbers have gone crazy, 86 to 364 in 1 week. Wow, yeah. I mean, because the thing is you're behind the eight ball. And so those are just the people that are either symptomatic or around somebody who's symptomatic, and there's all those people that were exposed to them that might be symptomatic in a week. So it is crazy. It is crazy. Our rates, um, it's not our rate, it's are not 1.8. It's not terrible. Sharon said, found out through the news yesterday that 2 weeks or so ago, 23 people on your campus tested positive, 21 of which are connected with the athletics department. That's not Colorado State, is it? Because they were, your classes are all online. University of Arkansas. Razorbacks! Go Razorbacks! Yeah, R rate, infection rate. Yeah, they also call it the R naught. And so, like how many people that are, well, you know what? It's probably called something different in different areas of the world. And so, yeah. So, because one of our friends out here has a daughter who is going to be a sophomore at University of Kansas, or Kansas University. It's Kansas University, and they're talking about sending the kids back in a couple of weeks. And it's not a really big university, but it seems kind of just silly. Just put them all online for the first semester, and then see where we're at. But we're hoping that she go Hogs. We're hoping that she doesn't have to go. She actually just had surgery on her hips. She's poor thing is like 19 years old, and she had a developmental issue with her hips where one of her hip joints was like rotated, like the way it grew, like it rotated. So she had to have surgery where they went in and like cut her pelvis so that they could move the pelvis to a point where it would lie where it's supposed to, so she could actually walk without pain, because she'd been walking with pain for years. And she's just a kid. Yeah, hot spot. I got you. We're lucky here in Colorado, but it's coming. It's coming for us. I mean, we're not special. It's going to come for us eventually. So until everybody gets exposed a couple times, um, until it goes. I mean, just like it was with influenza in 1918. It came around the world a couple times, and then enough people were exposed that we had protection, and then. But stretch. Oh, okay. All right, Jules. Did I say I was going to finish this? I said it, and I meant it. I meant it. If I can do it. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop it because I want to put in more of these 318s, because that will help me know where the 648s need to go. So let's put the needle over here. All right, so let's show you Reaper. Let's show y'all the Reaper. All right, so this is Reaper. He's a cute. He's coo. Coochie Reaper. Flirting. That's called flirting with death. Coochie coo Reaper. So as you can see, we have done, cover your face. We have done everything here and up. We have done everything here and over, and we're about there. So everything that's not covered by my hands has been done. So that means I have about that much left. There you go. Oh, Moonlit Rose is showing a piece too. Oh, that's cool. Is that Link? Oh, it is Link. Nice. Oh, excuse me. I like that. I like the colors on that one. That's really cool. Let me go back to the stream. Very cool. Very cool. Awesome. Awesome. 67 new cases in Scotland today. Constance. That is awesome. Awesome. So the hard part, well, if it's a hard part, will be when I go to do the face. And I've talked about doing it last, but if I can do, I stitch down through here, and then I only show you guys what I'm stitching through here, but every so often I come back up and stitch a little bit up here, then I won't have that much left to do when I get to the bottom. We'll see. We'll see. All right. But that's Reaper. I probably got, I don't know, 100, maybe 150 stitches done today. That's pretty good for a stream. Pretty good for a stream. Oh, but I think we've reached that 2-hour mark for the streaming. Voice is feeling a little rough. Eyeballs are getting a little fuzzy. I need to get up and stretch. Yep, this is the gift for my friend. And so this is the gift for my friend who loves Halloween. So my big plans to get it done before Halloween are not going to happen, but next year for sure. You like to stitch all the black per row and then go back and fill it in. Nice. That would be, oh, on your thing? That would be cool. It feels like a coloring book. It looks like a coloring book. It really does. Well, thank you, Apetes. Apetes, thank you. I appreciate it very much. Yeah, he's going to like it. I mean, I've never cross-stitched anything for him, and I did a Star Wars piece for somebody once, and he really liked it. And he said something at that point that he wished I'd stitched something for him. So he doesn't know I'm stitching this, unless he does know and he's not said anything. But he would have to actually watch the videos and stuff, and he doesn't watch my cross-stitching videos. So my friends, they're all in Texas, and they got their own lives. So, but awesome. Well, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate the chat and hanging out. It was a nice and chill stream again today. We got a lot done. If anybody wants to continue, Marina is going to do this. And if Soap Passion is still streaming, maybe I'll swing over and host. I'm going to choose somebody to host. I'm going to host somebody after this. So if you want to stay on, we will host somebody else. And then, yeah, Marina will be on in an hour. And then, yeah, then birds. Yeah, they're being quiet, which is grateful. When I get off the stream and I actually need to focus on doing work and stuff, they're going to be really loud, I'm sure. So, anyway. All right, guys. That's it for me for today. Thank you guys so much again. I just go over and over again thanking everybody, but I really do appreciate it. For the new followers, for the subscriptions, thank you guys so much. So Passion was on. I don't know if they're still on, but I'm going to sign off, and then I'm going to pick somebody to host, and then it'll pop up. So you guys have a great stitchy day. I hope you get a lot of stitching done. I hope you stay safe. Wear your mask. Drink lots of water. Drink lots of water, and may you make plenty of progress. And I will see you guys on Sunday with the stream. I'll likely put this up as the Stitch With Me for the week. So I'm going to go ahead and get that prepared. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, wait. It's thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Bye, guys. Take care. Okay.